It's day 2 for the Greenbrier Classic in White Sulphur Springs. Eyewitness News reporter Kennie Bass joins us live now. And Kennie, what are people talking about today, or should I ask, who are they talking about today?
Well, they're talking about Phil Mickelson, Jen, and whether he's going to be around for the weekend. This is day 4 of tournament week, day 2 of the tournament itself as the Greenbrier Classic rolls on. So far, things have been going swimmingly. Kenny Chesney fans didn't burn down the fairgrounds last night. Of course, Chesney's crowd has been rowdy in some previous stops, but by all accounts, went pretty smoothly last night, opening the door for Aerosmith to take the stage tomorrow night. But on the golf side of things, much of the talk here about Phil Mickelson. Had a pretty tough day yesterday, recorded a snowman. An 8. That's what guys like me get on a golf course, not Phil Mickelson. Got an 8 on a par 5, finished the day at 4 over par, 12 shots behind the leaders. It is well known that Mickelson has failed to make the cut in his first 2 appearances here. Will he make it on the third? Is the third time a charm? The cut line at the latest we heard was -1. Mickelson was at even par. He's had a pretty good day. Let's bring in the guy who knows much more about sports than I do, sports director Mark Martin. So Phil Mickelson is hanging around trying to get there, but it is pretty much a sure thing that cut line is going to go even deeper into the red numbers.
Yeah, it's -1, what they're projecting, as you just said. So, you know, and I know there's just a lot of people pulling for this guy right now because he is certainly a very huge name here, and it's just
biggest name here without a doubt.
And you know, you're hoping third time is going to be the charm for the guy. And yesterday, just a round that a lot of guys would take, but not Phil Mickelson, no. And not to move on to Saturday and Sunday competition. We'll see what happens there. But Stephen Bowditch right now just lighting it up, Kenny, and he's at -9 through 13 holes of play, -4 for the day. And we've got Daniel Summerhays at 8 under, and Bill Lundy at 8 under, and of course Kennie and Wagner Johnson rounds yesterday that were memorable, and they'll be teeing off later today. So we got some good scores there at the top of that leaderboard.
Mickelson, at last check where I saw, was 4 under on the day, putting him at even. Has he gone forward or backwards?
Yeah,
since
that's
then?
about where he stands right now, according to the leaderboard I just checked. So you know, keeping our fingers crossed for Lefty to stay around here. Such a neat thing yesterday with that trio of left-handers, and you know, Bubba Watson fared well. Ted Potter Jr., the defending champion, had a nice round. So those guys did well, but it was just tough for Phil, and he just says, man, I just absolutely do not know what it is about this course right now, but it is giving me fits.
Considering he has failed to break par in any of his previous rounds hit here, there isn't a lot of hope that he's going to get to that 3 under or so that he's needed. But we will keep an eye on Phil Mickelson. Mark will be back with sports a little bit later in the show, and we'll have coverage throughout the day of the Greenbrier Classic here at White Sulphur Springs. For Mark Martin, I'm Kenny Bass. Back to you.